I think Jeep is finally listening to us. 392 colors, a new two-door variant, and some more information. Find out today on Jeep News. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I know Jeep news again, but there is obviously a lot that's coming out, and we try and get you guys the latest and greatest news, plus our back-end information just as quickly as we can. But in today's video, the first thing I want to talk about is kind of what Ryan called it first. He said the 392 final edition, he's like, it's got to be either 2 or 3 special colors or specific colors for that final edition. So that way it signifies it compared to all the other 392s. And Ryan, I think he hit the nail on the head, either confirmed or non-confirmed, but there's a pretty reliable source on Facebook that said there's going to be 3 colors for the final edition. And it's going to be Tuscadero, Mojito, and Ocean Blue. Like I said, this is non-confirmed at all, and it was a post on Facebook, so it's nothing for me. I saw a post on Facebook, but that was posted up, and I gotta say those colors would make sense. I know a lot of fans out there of the Tuscadero, and I gotta tell you, I'm a fan of the Tuscadero. That color, especially at Jeep shows, and when you build them up, looks fantastic. The other color, though, the Mojito, that's been gone since 2019, 2020. That's been gone for almost 4 years. That color, super special to me. Rich, our great friend, he is an AMW 505 swapped. It's basically the 392 before the 392 came out, and that color Mojito just looks fantastic. It's got a ton of flake in it, and I think if they did that with the red, that would look pretty good. I think that would look nice with the red, but heck, they'll probably go back to black and bronze seats for the final edition just to make people buy them. And then the last color, which once again has been gone since, I think the last year for that, Ocean Blue, was 2020, because I remember building one. Ocean Blue is one of my favorites, and that with the bronze, oh, that
hasn't been on the 392.
Never. So that's never been, and the Mojito's never been. I know Shocker Racing, a follower of ours and a good friend, remember he painted his whole 392 Mojito. Maybe pop a picture up, credit to him. That's awesome, but kind of stinks in there now coming out with it, but you still have the first one. Overall, though, all 3 of those colors, really, really good choices. The only one I would have suggested, and Ryan already knows it, would have been Inca Gold. Just put the Inca Gold out there, because then I'd have to sell my bikini already and order one. But no, I'm keeping the bikini 392 because that's super limited, super rare. But these aren't confirmed yet. Let me know down below if you guys think or have heard any information about what colors, and also if you're going to order one. I'm going to tell you guys, I probably think they're going to push over 100,000 for those. I know they're so close, but if I had to guess, the 20th anniversary, they added on all the packages. So they put front camera, sliders, all that fun stuff. I think with this one, they're going to put on all the packages. And it's going to be last call, get it while it's here.
Maybe some specialty badging.
Maybe some, like, decals, something crazy, yeah. Like a... I'm joking. Like a decal on the side. You know, that would be nuts. The second biggest thing, and this is why I think Jeep is really listening to us, is because you guys have asked for it, you've waited for it. The 2-door Xtreme Recon is now a reality. And it's not snake oil, it's not fake, it's not a little report. It was posted by Jeep this morning on their Facebook, and then on the Stellantis North America media site, it's all the way posted up there. So this is really cool, and it's something that we've been waiting for since 2018. I think even more waiting for since the Bronco came out with the Sasquatch on the 2-door back in 2020 and 2021. So now it is available to factory order, and you can get it in the Rubicon, the Willys trim, and the Rubicon X. So this is really neat to see. I've been waiting on it a long time. Ryan has been waiting on it forever. I think that would have been great on your Jeep. You're building an Xtreme Recon out of this anyways. So the MSRP on it is going to be $44.95 in addition to the base price. Like I said, you can get it in those 3 models. And the neat thing is that if you order the Rubicon X with the automatic transmission, it's automatically going to come on there. So a lot of guys do get confused on that. If you order a Rubicon X with a manual transmission, it does not have the Xtreme Recon or the Xtreme 35 tire package, what they call it. As soon as you go to the automatic in the 2-door or the 4-door, you get the Xtreme Recon. Now this is neat because it also features best-in-class breakover angle of 32.4 degrees. That is a very steep angle under there, and with the 2-door coming from the factory with all that, it's got a factory warranty and it's got all the goodies. So it's going to include a lift on there. It's about an 1.5 to 2 inch lift, 35-inch tires, BF Goodrich KO2s, 17x8 beadlock capable wheels, just like I've got on my 392. It's going to have 456 gearing, and then I'm assuming it's going to have the full float rear axle. It doesn't say it in the press release there, but I'd assume it will. The cool thing too with this is you can get it in the Willys, so if you're not looking to spend all the way Rubicon or Rubicon X money, you can still do that. Now you can factory order one starting today. It's going to be just the Rubicon right now, and then I think the Willys and the Rubicon X are to follow, and they're claiming that they're going to start building them in March, so very quick time frame. If you guys want to order a 2-door Rubicon or Willys in the Xtreme Recon, you've got to fill out our Dirt Road Cred dealership affiliate program. You'll be easily connected down to our partner where I just picked up my Jeep, Brian's got his, And even our local tag and title place knows Dan Cummins, and we're 500 miles away. We have a great partnership with them, and they're able to get great deals and get these Jeeps in very quickly. So if you guys want to get that two-door, that's a great way to do it. Last thing I wanted to mention is that it does come with a 2-liter turbo engine, so that's also pretty neat too. 2-liter turbo on that, it's going to save you a little bit of cost because the 3.6, you have to pay a little bit more when you upgrade to the 3.6 transmission. 2-liter turbo, Ryan's does great. That thing is peppy out there. Imagine that with 456 gears. We won't have to imagine long.
Yeah, wink, wink.
Wink, wink. We might be doing some different things to Ryan's Jeep to make it, it's pretty much an XR at this point. Now, the one thing I am curious of is with that coming out, are we going to see any other new colors, or are we going to see the Mojito, the Tuscadero, and that Ocean Blue kind of trickle to other trim models? Personally, I don't think so. This brings me back, you just noticed on JL Wrangler forums, Jeep Cares was asking what people want to see in the Jeeps. The biggest thing I read through a couple pages was colors.
Yeah.
Even guys were like, look, I would pay an extra $2 or $3 grand just to get the color I want. And honestly, if Jeep is listening and they're watching us, maybe do that, because I would have paid probably $2 or $3 or even $5 grand to get the color I want on my Jeep. And if you're already making it on other Dodge or FCA vehicles, just spray it on the Jeep. That's the best time to do it. When you have everything stripped apart, you can paint it. Because we go down to Dan Cummins and you've got every color in Challenger down there. Gecko, you've got the Harvest, you've got all these colors. People want these on the Jeep. Just let them do it. Give them a healthy deposit and then spend $3 grand and get the paint color you want. Yeah, so if you guys are on JL Wrangler forums, definitely click on that. I think it was posted last Wednesday, but it's still trending on the top. It's Jeep Cares. They ask what you want to see out of Jeep for the future in the next few years. Now, the one caveat with that, don't use that as a way to just bash them on there. Like, they're asking, you know, just give them some serious things. Like, I hate people that are like, make this or put a Hellcat in it. It's like, we get that, but people wouldn't buy it. You know, color's a great thing. But one guy was talking about two-door XR on there, so maybe they're listening to that too. On today's viewer rig of the video, we're checking out Jack's 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport with elusive 6-speed manual. Now, Jack is up in Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. I hope I spelled that correctly or pronounced it correctly. He's got a 2-inch lift kit on 315/70 17 Sumitomo Encounter AT tires on a set of 17-inch fuel hostile wheels. He's got an aftermarket hardtop and a 52-inch light bar. That hardtop's actually pretty neat looking. It's a slant back hardtop. That's actually really cool. Yeah. You don't see too much of those. I really like a good looking JK, and if you guys have been following the channel, you know we've been talking about building one. Plus, the biggest thing we keep bringing up is we have a lot of Canadian followers, and we've had a lot of requests to come out there. So I think we got to come up to Canada and make a visit with you guys and maybe have a show or something up there. So this is awesome, Jack. Thank you so much for submitting. Beautiful JK, and I'm so glad that you get out there and you earn yours. It looks like a lot of snow wheeling where you're at. But if you guys want to have a chance at your Jeep being featured, be sure to hit us up through Instagram or send us an email. So this has been a fun one, though. This is a fun video, and the Jeep news is good news this time. It's not a price increase or a strike or something like that. It's new colors, final edition, and a two-door XR that has been confirmed. So big stuff coming from Jeep, and we're excited to cover it. Let me know down below what you're ordering. If you're going to get a final edition, maybe reach out through our dealership affiliate program. I don't know how many slots Lindsay's going to get down there, but you could say you came from us, which they'll know, and you might get kind of bumped to the top. But anyways, from Ryan and I here at Dirt Road Cred, we want you to get out there and earn yours.